Medusa, a victim of Athena and Poseidon. Did you know that Medusa is not really born with snake hair? Picture this: a young woman, radiant as the dawn, walking through the grand halls of a temple. Her hair flows like spun gold, and her beauty is said to rival even the gods themselves. This was Medusa, before the curse, before the tragedy, before her name became synonymous with terror. But Medusa wasn't born a monster. No, she was a mortal priestess in the temple of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war. One requirement to be a priestess for Athena is that the young women should be a virgin and give their life to the goddess. She had pledged her life to chastity and service, a devotion that would ironically become her downfall. Then came Poseidon, the god of the sea, powerful, arrogant, and relentless. He saw Medusa, and desire consumed him. One fateful night, in the sacred temple of Athena, Poseidon committed an unspeakable act. He defiled not just Medusa, but the sanctity of the goddess's temple. Did Athena, the mighty goddess of justice, strike Poseidon down for this heinous crime? Did she protect her loyal priestess? No, and instead, her wrath fell upon the victim. Instead of punishing the perpetrator, Athena turned on Medusa. The goddess cursed her, transforming her golden hair into writhing snakes, her radiant beauty into a visage so horrifying that anyone who gazed upon her would turn to stone. Imagine the betrayal. Devotion repaid with condemnation. Beauty turned into a weapon. Medusa, once admired and adored, was now a pariah, exiled to a desolate island, left to live alone with her monstrous reflection. Why did Athena punish Medusa? Some say it was jealousy. Perhaps the goddess could not bear the comparison of Medusa's beauty to her own. Others argue that it was anger that her temple had been defiled. But whatever the reason, the punishment didn't fit the crime. Medusa became the ultimate scapegoat, her humanity stripped away, while Poseidon walked free, untouched by guilt. This isn't just a story about gods and mortals. It's a tale of victim blaming, of power misused, of an injustice that echoes even today. How often do we see the powerless punished while the powerful go free? Years later, Medusa's tragic story took another turn. Enter Perseus, a young hero sent on a seemingly impossible quest to retrieve Medusa's head. Armed with gifts from the gods, Athena's polished shield, Hermes' winged sandals, he ventured to the cursed island. Using the shield as a mirror to avoid her deadly gaze, Perseus struck. With one swift blow, he severed her head. But even in death, Medusa's power endured. Her severed head became a weapon, capable of turning enemies to stone. Medusa's story didn't end with her death. Her image was immortalized, used as a symbol of protection and power. But beneath the legend lies a deeper truth, a story of betrayal, suffering, and resilience. Was Medusa a monster, or was she a victim, unfairly cursed and misunderstood? Her story forces us to question the nature of justice, the power dynamics of gods and mortals, and the lasting scars of betrayal. It's no secret that patriarchal ideals that elevate men's strength and bravery while devaluing women shape the society in which we live. In politics, the media, and even our own backyard, we witness it on a daily basis. Mythology from Greece is no exception. So, the next time you hear her name, remember this: Medusa was not born a monster. She was made into one, and perhaps that says more about the gods than it does about her. Subscribe to the Chronicles Untold for more stories like this, where legends meet truth and history becomes alive. See you in the next tale.